Okay.
I don't know if I'm. And you can tell me if I'm moving into another section.
No,
we can hold on. But what do you think about women that be like, Jesus is my husband?
Oh, I'm happy you brought that up because I don't feel like that is. Why would you?
Horrible.
That is horrible.
That is
why
horrible.
would you
First
say
of all,
that?
Jesus is married. Okay, he's a married man.
Why
married
would
to
you
the church, so he got a woman. So, dude, Jesus is not.
And he already, and you in the church, so he's already kind of married to you anyway because the church. He's married to the church. So why would you say that? I hate when women say Jesus is my boyfriend, Jesus is my husband. I'm only. It can't just be. Not saying it can be just you and Jesus because it can.
It can be, but he is not your husband.
But he is not your husband, and he is meant for companionship, and it is meant in his word for companionship, for partnership.
But not community. The kind you talking
about. You
he ain't finna be all like, show you right. Like, just call me Daddy J. Now that was way wild.
That's what he have his people call him.
What? Crazy.
No, but all jokes. But what I'm saying is that I don't like that at all. I feel like it takes the focus off of you. And what I mean by you, I mean like them, the women who say that, because it doesn't give them the accountability to be emotional safety for another person, to be emotionally available for another person, and to have emotional intelligence, not just for them and for another person. Because when you are considering somebody's feelings and when you are considering yourself to be prepared to be in a relationship, it's not about you.
Right. And a lot of people are trying to master more of the vertical relationship, like between them and God, and then totally forsake the horizontal relationship. So we're better at trying to know God than trying to know each other. But God says, "How can you love me and you don't even know the person that's sitting next to you?"
Exactly. So you don't love me.
Right? You can't, because my most valued creation is mankind. And you are totally ignoring mankind to try to live.
You a savage out here,
right? You told like how you gonna like me? But it's just like you like my son, you like me, but you can't stand my son. Mm-hmm. My son is
me,
one of my most prized possessions.
Yeah.
And so you're gonna tell me that you don't really mess with him, but you love me?
That's what I don't understand either.
You gotta love who I love.
Yeah, that's exactly how it is. So I'm happy that you brought that up. Here's my other question. What role do you believe? And you know what? You already hit 2 questions off the list, Mr.
Bam! Look at that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a prophet. Nah, let me quit.
They did.
On here? On the way here?
Oh yeah. For what? So he was a scammer?
Yes.
What? So he was scamming.
Yeah, so X out the part where I said I'm a prophet.
He said he's not a scammer.
I don't want that kind of problem. I don't want them kind
of
problem.
I'm not a scammer.
Right, I ain't even a fake prophet. I ain't even play. We ain't playing those games.
No, okay. So what role do you believe that faith plays in picking a person for you? I know.
Yeah. So now I'd say it plays, and I ain't even gonna front with y'all. It still plays a scary part, you know. It because we're conditioned to want to fix things ourselves, do things ourselves, to have a certain amount of control over situations, and to totally yield that over to God and be all like, "Hey, God, you pick my mate," and you already thinking like, "Man, I don't want." You know, if God picked my mate, she probably gonna be too saved. You know what I mean? Like if God picked my mate. So he probably gonna be. I need him.
You want her to be a little bit of Tatiana, a little bit of Tatiana in her, just a little bit like a reformed Tatiana though. Reformed.
I plead the fifth.
I said reformed. I didn't say she not Tatiana no more.
No, I'm just saying I need
A certain type.
Yeah, a certain type, you know, and I think that's fine. You know what I'm saying? I think that's perfectly fine. I know people going to be looking at this and be like, the pastor? Yes, the pastor. I mean, the pastor is a man.
Human.
Right.
You're human.
And I'm trying to do this the right way to where, you know, I'm not out here, you know, being a horrible human being, you know.
To somebody else's daughter.
Yeah. I'm trying to be cool.
So I agree with you on that. I feel like sometimes that now I do have a person, because remember, you guys, Womanology listeners, Dom and I did a whole 3-part series of dating. And some of those episodes are very comical, but if you really read in between the lines, you know, we really brought out we discussed some really good points. So I say that to be like, I'm similar. I don't want a Tatiana or a Thought Daddy.
A Thought Daddy?
Thought Daddy? Thought Daddy. Dude, I just made a lot. Thought Daddy.
You did? That is crazy.
Thought Daddy.
I roll the tape back. I said it first, and that's crazy. She all like, I just made something up.
I don't want a Thought Daddy. But I understand what you're saying when it's a certain type of woman that you're looking for, and you don't want her to be too square. I don't want my dude to be
I don't want nobody with pink hair or anything like that, but I want her personality to be somebody with pink hair, if you know what I mean.
I don't want him to be too square, but I do.
Just square enough.
Just a little nerdy.
Square with the rounded edges.
Just a little nerdy, where we can be a little geeky, but not a Thought Daddy. I don't think I want a Thought Daddy.
Like when you out at the gas station, you get out to pump your gas, and the chick be out like, "Hey."
Cause I don't play that.
Because it's a different kind of hey when you see somebody.
I don't play that. No, I don't play that. Like if he get out and pump the gas and he sees someone that he knows, because obviously he will know other people before me, and I want to like a wave. You can do a thumbs up. She can come over and give you a dap.
Hey, Poppy.
She better.
Not that.
Hey.
Hey, Thought Daddy.
And I will step out the car. Hey,
Thought Daddy.
I will step out the car.
Thought Daddy. You get back in the car. I'll pump this one.
I'm stepping out, and I'm not pumping gas though.
Yeah, I mean, but no dude wants a woman that like on site people be all like, oh, strawberry from
So tell me more about that, because I understand that dudes do not want like a lady that's well known. However, when you get older, it is other women, other men that will know other people. Not saying that she got to be well known with other, everybody.
Oh yeah, it's like I said earlier. It's a difference between the
well known,
the haze, and the hey, like hey, the or the look when you be like, I can't believe he got her, and like this chick, coming to the stage, I don't, guys,
not coming to the stage.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
you been some places.
I got some friends that have been some places, and like to be like, this is.
Okay, so here's my other question. What about those? What about those hey hugs in church?
Hey hugs.
Them hey hugs in church. I know. We're in the thick of it.
So, you talking about me particularly, like as a pastor?
As a pastor, or just you, Edward?
So, all right, so
Stephen.
I mean, as Stephen, like a hug is a hug, right? Mm-hmm. I'm a hugger, like I'm a hugger.
I know you're a hugger.
I'm a hugger.
Yeah. On site,
like I don't care. However, as a pastor, I have to be careful about that because people read into hugs, and not just the person that's looking at you hug people, but the person that you actually hugging. And people, what I've noticed is people are attracted more to my position and anointing than they are to they don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying?
So you feel like they're attracted, not to cut you off, I just want to make sure I understand you. You just feel like they're attracted to like what your purpose is rather than you as a person.
Yeah, it's like this is a real powerful thing, you know. And then some people are just attracted to their perception of power, right? So so he's the pastor, so the buck stops there. But you're not looking at like, you know, yeah, I'm the pastor, but this ain't none of mine. I'm actually a steward over this, and this belongs to somebody else. And I'm trying not to. Well, not just that. I mean, I'm talking about like the spiritual aspect of it. This is not, you know, I'm as far as the board is concerned. Yeah, I'm still
ahead of that.
Yeah, I'm still above that. But it's like it's when you think of like a pastor or something like that.
I'm listening.
You think of somebody that's influential.
Yeah.
You think of somebody that is, you know, always up front. Somebody that walks into the room and they own the room. And those, if you ask a woman what they're looking for, those are some of the things that they're looking for. Somebody when they walk into a room and they own that room. They're not
everything you're
afraid to be in that room.
Yeah.
And so you give somebody a hug that's kind of like, you know, already looking at you like, oh well, you know, you fit the description of this person. So you gotta it's the church hug. You gotta get a church hug.
So you be giving a lot of church hugs?
I'm doing better.
I was about to, only because I know him, you guys.
I'm doing better at that. Real talk. Cause like I'll just walk up to somebody and
just give them a hug.
And cause I can feel like this is going everywhere. But
we still in the dating aspect in church culture. Nothing has like
this is out. So every time this is all church.
Yeah.
But ever since I became a pastor, I've become more aware, emotionally, spiritually, you know, of things, and I like feel a lot. So like I could walk into a room and be all like, "Oh, that dude he need to be dapped up and give a hug. He need a hug, or she needs a hug," and this and that, yada yada yada. And I do it, and people like break down. Or then some people, you know, you do it, and y'all like, "Oh, you smell kind of good," you know. It's a whole. So you
then
just
they be trying
to.
Never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
I've had people in the DM.
That's what I would. That's the clean version. I was gonna say.
Yeah.
That's another clean version. That's another two clean versions, guys.
Yeah. Like, it's not as attractive.
A church hug.
Right. It's not as attractive as you think it is. No, I mean I'm not even talking about that.
To the Ethel, the DM, Pastor Steve.
Right.
Listen, you prayed that prayer. You prayed that prayer.
Crazy. Yeah. I've had, dude.
I was about to ask you. No, here's the thing. Why he walk off, y'all? Yeah, no, seriously. This is my friend, so of course one time, and you can cut this out if you don't want this in there, but one time we was on the phone, and I think you had just finished church, but we was talking on the phone. And you was in your car, and we was on the phone. And then some of your church members had came up to the car, and they had asked you for something. And then you was like, well, hold on, let me, get out the car and let me see what they want. And then I heard in the background they was asking you, like, did you want a pie?
Podcast, we definitely discuss healing. We discuss aspects of psychology. We discuss, like, you becoming the best you, mental wellness.
For sure.
Health.
Femininity, parenthood, dating.
Definitely dating.
Single parents. And it's from a lens of two psychologists,
Yeah.
So,
but also two people who grew up like with both parents, married parents, and then like you all know that Chloe and I are the youngest of our crews, like her siblings and my siblings. So so it's from that perspective.
Yeah, looking at life through that lens.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get a whole lot of things from us. From us being women, going through life as parents, and all of these awesome attributes. But that's womanology, the study of women.
The study of women.